Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a collective love reading for today. Let's see what Spirit has for you, what's coming towards you, any messages of love, any guidance Spirit has for you today. Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. So let's call in our guides. Let's see what our cards have. Let's see what messages they have for you. Oh boy, I love these readings. I'm so grateful to be here always. So let's see what Spirit has. So grateful for all of you. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that you want us to know? What is the loving guidance that you have around us, energy around us, coming towards us, next in love, whatever you want to share with us today that's meant to be heard. I am listening for you now. I have Parvati. Okay, the goddess of, maybe I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but I have the goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Okay. I love that. I love this feeling of, how about you're the goddess? You know, you're the goddess of devotion and you're devoted to who is meant to be in your life, right? And if you're devoted to them, you want them to be devoted to you. So that beautiful divine feminine energy of, you know, I'll give you my heart, but I want you to give your heart to me as well. Spirit, can I have some angel messages just to start? Beautiful energy. Your prayers are already answered. Trust that the blessings are on their way. Absolutely. I know many of you are just praying for the right one, the right timing, everything to work out with a certain person. So your prayers are answered. Spirit hears you. You know, they know what you want. Trust me. And I have your dreams are valid. Take one step forward and your internal light will guide the way. One step forward. That light in all of us, that inner voice in all of us that says, you know, we're headed in the right direction, or no, don't go there. So we definitely want to listen to that inner guidance. I think that that's important. Spirit, please share with us, what is the loving messages that you have for us today? What is it that you need me to know? There's some jumpers back here. What is it that you want me to know? I have a 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords. I have a 5 of Wands. And I have an Ace of Wands. The battle is over. Okay. They're saying that whatever you went through, wherever you've been, whatever road you've been on, it made you to who you are today. And then that Ace to me is kind of you coming, this is a butterfly deck, and this is a butterfly coming out of the cocoon. And it's a feeling of metamorphosis. You've changed. You aren't the same person that you used to be because of everything that you've been through. So today's a good day. Today's a good day in the sense that you know who you are. And it took you whatever this battle was, you know, broken heart battle, however you want to describe it, it's a feeling of, I had to go through what I went through to get to where I am today. Doesn't mean that it's going to continue, they're sharing, and it doesn't mean that it's going to even repeat. It just means that this was part of your path, and we all know that. So, but you're not there today is what they want to remind you of. Sometimes we just feel like we're stuck in this holding pattern, and we're not. Look at you. You're coming out of this cocoon. You have broken free. Spread your wings. Sounds so simple, sounds so trite, but it feels good, actually. It feels like I had to do it. I had to, I feel like there's a sense of I had to survive emotionally, I would say. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 9 of Cups. I have a Hanged Man. The 4 Swords. I have a King of Wands. They shared with me after a period of discomfort. Discomfort to me would mean I like my comfort zone. I isolate. I like to do my own thing. I don't like to break my routine. So it could be I had to push myself. I had to break my habits. I had to step out of my comfort zone, step out of the box. I do feel this king coming in. I have to tell you, I feel this, yeah, they said this king with all their soul. So this person has a very deep soul. I must feel like it's an old soul energy where they're saying you can rely on this person. Okay, you can rely on me. And that might even be something that somebody says to you. So there's this person who's found you. This message found you because someone wants you to know that there's a sense of someone needs you to know that you can rely on them. Is that something that you struggle with? That you can't count on somebody, or somebody that you did count on in the past disappointed you. They didn't show up for you. So there's something about this king, but there's an incredible feeling of emotional security. There's a beautiful sense of, I'm zooming in on these cards only because they're so pretty. I want you to see them. There's a sense of emotional security. There's a sense of you can rely on me. There's a sense of I do have a lot to offer. And I want you to see the real me. I think this particular king today is someone who has a lot to offer, but the best part of them, they're not going to share with everybody. Okay. That even from the surface, I think a lot of people go, wow, they're great. I would want to be with them. But you're going to get to know the deeper part, the soul. You're going to get to know that inner person. You're going to get to know why they love you. And they're only going to share that part of themselves with you. So that this sense of a deep soul connection, I think, is very important. This sense of a deep emotional connection, I feel like, is something that Spirit is almost granting you or blessing you with. Spirit, tell me what is going on around the energy. I have them releasing. I've been letting go, moving on, walking away. So stepping out of that comfort zone, walking through discomfort, they said. Pride, arrogance, ego, and stubbornness. Maybe that's something I had to walk away from. Somebody's ego got in the way. Somebody's pride. They were always right. They weren't, they're saying they weren't participating. It was all about them. So maybe that's something that you would walk away from. I have intimacy, a bonding, a sensual energy, confiding. This king isn't going to share their feelings with just anybody. This king is, oh, they said this king's alive inside, but not everybody sees that. So you're going to tap into this person, and they could even say that to you, that I tell you things I've never told anyone else, that I feel comfortable with you, I feel safe with you, and vice versa. I mean, obviously that you are going to be able to be that way with them. So, but I feel like we struggle more with the person who comes into our life being able to be honest with their feelings and their emotions. And we struggle with a lot of people out there that I'm not good at talking about my feelings. I'm not good at this relationship thing. Well, then get good or you're not going to be with me. Chasing. I do feel a little bit of a chase. I would say that. I would say persistent. I would say chasing. I said, this feeling of someone's ready to chase you. You'll start to see that this person is ready to chase you. Let's see what else they have for you. Sometimes it's the person who comes into your life you just connect to on that soul level, and that's it. You just feel something. It's easy to talk to, easy to get to know, easy to be vulnerable with. It's really what it's all about. All the other stuff is just material, with the material world. It's great to have that stuff, but you got to be able to connect to somebody. I have empowerment. You definitely are that butterfly with the wings earlier. You definitely have opened up. You've opened up more than you ever have. And you're in a great place, they said, like today's a good day. So you are strong, you are powerful. Call forth the waves. I love this. Bring it on. Bring on the waves of emotion. Bring on the waves of, energy. I mean, if you were a kid, you went to the beach. I mean, you love to jump in the waves, right? You didn't know which wave was going to hit you and knock you down, but that was part of the fun. So yeah, bring in the emotional waves. Bring in that energy. I can handle it. I'm a big person. So that's good. And I have the awakening. I like this arch and I love the yellow dragon. This yellow energy is kind of this like golden egg to me energy a little bit. Maybe this dragon lays a golden egg. I don't know. I feel like abundance for some reason. I feel like this particular dragon is bringing me abundance. And the awakening, just as my key word is, just a feeling of I'm awakening to this love. I'm awakening to something real. I'm awakening to what spirit really had for me for the first time. And I know a lot of people who walk around with during their awakening and everything is heightened. And I feel that same way about when you fall in love, that everything is, your senses are heightened. You hear things, you hear crickets, you hear buzzing, you hear the bird chirping, you see the clouds, you see patterns in the clouds, you see and smell the roses. Everything is heightened. It's just kind of like you're just more in tune to everything around you. So I have a feeling that could be going on, and it's a little bizarre when it first starts happening because you feel like everything's exaggerated, but that's part of the awakening. And when you're falling in love, you start to feel that way. So, grass is greener, the sky is bluer. Let's see what else they have. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a sun, new beginning. I have a Page of Pentacles. And I have a Temperance. I felt for a moment there, I just love being with you. And I think there's a lot to be said for that. The person that you can sit next to and sit quietly next to. You can do your thing and I can do my thing, but I can feel you. I can feel your presence in the room. If I wanted to talk to you, I can talk to you. I do have that new beginning and I do have that page coming in. So the page is, I felt for a second there like I was tiptoeing towards you. I'm chasing you, but not aggressively, not in a seductive way. It's kind of almost like in a little kid way, like I'm teasing you or I'm playful. I'm going to knock on your door and do you want to ride bikes? Yeah, like you're my new friend. There's a sense of playfulness. Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups. I really like being with you. I feel like that's something this person says. I really do. I feel like this person's very comfortable with you, certainly drawn to you, attracted to you, wanting more is what Spirit just said. Because just remember, we fall in love with somebody because of how they make us feel. So this person, when they're with you, feels, they're saying safe, content, secure. They can share their feelings. They can be vulnerable. Yeah, they like that about you, is how they're sharing it with me. What did they say in the beginning? That you're the goddess of devotion. They can see that you're someone who would be good to them. You're somebody who would be there for them. And is this Six of Pentacles letting me know that this time it will be equal and this person will give in return? Because some of you are like, yeah, that's all I do. All I do is give and give and give. But I don't get it back. There's going to be a day that that one person comes in and they do give it back. I like that. I like this Queen. I like the Temperance. Here, can I have a few more cards? Let's see. I feel like I like it all. I just want to say I like everything about you. Okay. And of course, there's going to be things that aren't perfect. But for the most part, I really like everything about you. I feel like you're great. I think you're awesome. I have a Hierophant. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a 5 of Wands. And I have a Knight of Swords. This is a feeling of a conversation about, I think you're both telling your story about, I wouldn't be the person I am today had I not gone through all the BS that I've gone through. And I feel like you both share that story. And I feel like you both believe that it was part of your destiny, part of your path. I feel like that's where the Hierophant's coming in. I feel like you both are sharing it with truth and honesty. But you could have walked very similar paths. You could have some similarities in your stories, not necessarily like mirror images like a twin flame, but you have an understanding, Spirit's saying. You have an empathy for each other. And there's a sense of sharing that with each other. So this isn't somebody that it's going to be unknown to you, what they've been through, what their past relationships were like, what they're looking for. No, I feel like everything's going to be on the table. Like, you know, here it is. This is who I am, which is good. Some of you need that. Some of you need that. You know, it's brutally honest. And I'm going to say that many of you need that. I'm going to say that I can't enter into something unless they're willing to share. I have an Ace of Wands. You have it all, they just said. This person's going to say, you have it all. You are everything. I like everything about you. I like just being with you. I like doing things with you. I think you're perfect. Whether it's how you look, your body, I like you exactly the way you are. Don't change for me. So they're going to accept you exactly the way you are, which is what you want. I mean, you're not going to change for somebody, you know, so if you're curvy, they like curves. If you're really skinny, they like skinny. You know, it doesn't matter. They like you exactly the way you are. Spirit, please share with me. Let's see what some loving messages are. I know that I won't love this way ever again. I love who I am when I'm with you. That is why they're falling in love with you. I love how I feel when I'm with you. I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. Do you feel the same way? Until we enter into that level of we're really sharing, sometimes it's like you go first. You go first and be, you know, safe, and then I'll tell you. I have a deep love for what we have together. I feel like this love is only going to grow. I really do. I can't stop thinking about you. I am excited about this connection. I feel safe in this connection. So that devoted goddess in you, I'm going to say attracts the right one. I feel like that's what's going on right now. Let's put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your comments, everyone. I read them all. If you would like to book a private reading with me, I will put my website and information in the description, KathyMammelin, Thank you always for being here. I'm so grateful. I hope you enjoyed your reading today or whenever you did find this reading. And we'll see you all again real soon.